Get that shit.
The who?
Montage chocolate greedy. It's some exclusive shit. Plebeians don't know about that.
I was not. I'm gonna be out the loop.
I said plebeian, man.
Word to Miss Man, ain't it?
Oh God, thick ass.
Man, what?
Fat boot ass cuz.
Girl, that cable is like stuck under that leg.
Oh, gotcha.
Watch that leg, ho.
Here, you want to unplug it.
Alright.
That's mine. Pull it.
What's that?
Hold on.
Straight. Bad. Bad. Too strong.
It's a catchy line.
It is. For that. What shit with the dust? Damn, that's fucked up.
What's up? What happened?
A band I tried out for, actually a pretty good local band, went to go play a show in Kilgore. Got a few songs into the set and they pulled the plug on them.
Why?
They couldn't handle that type of music. They're not like a death metal band and nothing like that. They play like 80s hair metal shit that you hear on the radio.
So why couldn't they handle it? Oh man, don't tell me out here getting soft, G.
Man, what?
That's crazy.
Shit probably got too raunchy. Oh, that's the boy.
Austin?
Oh, yeah.
That was the New York trip. Bro, how do you back up your phone from iCloud?
You gotta have it plugged in, connected to Wi-Fi.
Bro. Here.
And after that, I ain't sure.
Same. What? What happened? What is that? Oh.
One of my I used to.
Yeah, it's one of the big homies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you met him at?
Man, used to coach his son.
Huh?
Used to coach his son.
Oh, what?
Football.
Oh, dang. Oh, that's the big, when I met big dude at the car.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's crazy. That was that dude.
Yup, little TJ.
Dang. Used to coach his son for real?
Yup. Oh, God.
Well, he looked like he had the kids.
Everything.
Oh, God.
Is that the same link or it's a different link?
The same link. So if you hit the watch live. Nah, watch this. I'm gonna show you something new. Hit watch live. take you to a page. Watch on YouTube or watch on Twitch.
Bet. I'm finna send it.
Oh, that's a bet. Yeah, if you send on that one, yeah, let them watch on YouTube or watch on Twitch.
That a lot of relationships are sabotaged by things that happened before they ever began. Because of another person's actions. Start saying things to somebody else.
Oh.
And it's not that you ever caught him doing anything, it's just that it's been done.
Why?
All right, it's real the other day. Sound check.
We lie.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Horny.
Always.
Well, no, it's a game. I have to be. Yeah. But welcome to We Live, the Isaiah Polk Sound Check. I'm your host, Isaiah Polk. We got our B mic.
The kid.
The kid,
Oh, yeah.
Boogie himself.
Boogie.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Straight from the Leaf Village. You smell me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10 p.m. Central Time, as well as aggregated to all of your favorite podcast providers, be that Spotify, Apple Music. We're finna get on SoundCloud.
Yes, sir.
We're not finna get on SoundCloud.
Oh, no?
Nah, bro. If you're listening on any of those platforms, go ahead and give us a review and rate and follow, or all three, if you enjoy the podcast. As usual, T, I'm going to start this off just asking you, how you been? How was your day, buddy?
Man, it's all good. Lovely. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Been practicing all day. New amp, new inspiration.
Oh, Saturday, so you're off.
Yes, sir.
I'm tripping. I think when I work, everyone else worked too. No. Yeah, no, today was a pretty chill day for me, bro. Got off. Got to wear some shoes. I forgot what it was like to be clean, bro. I'm so used to being in a house, working in whatever I want.
Man, you got to make time for it.
Bro, it feels so good.
To.
Yeah. But today, actually, guys, I guess we're going to jump right into it because we actually have a topic in mind beforehand. And I think we actually have something that we could discuss in excess. So today we're actually going to be talking about burnout, and I want to say that in the most general sense because I do think that is a topic that is extremely general. I think that it applies to so many different things, and it is caused by so many different things. It's one of those things you can be extremely vague about. And without being, and at the same time as being vague, it's so inclusive because I think there's not too many things that you can't get burnt out on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Professional, personal, business.
Yeah. Romantic.
Yeah.
Man, that's actually why it hit me. Like, that's why I wanted to talk about it. And I don't want to talk about just romantic, but that's what now I say that because, I mean, most people who know me know I'm divorced.
Right. And
along with that, they know that I have been. If you heard the album, you know I have been. I've been in motion for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
So in saying that, I know that I feel like romantically it was super easy for me to get burnt out because and I know this is probably a harder. Well, I mean, you're in a relationship, so I don't know how much you can attest to this, so to speak.
We all been there, though.
Yeah. So for me, the big thing is I feel like right now for me, I need to kind of stay to myself. Yeah. And just in the sense that other people's company is starting to actually make me angry.
Yeah, I feel that you definitely get tired of having to deal with other people and their attitudes all the time,
bro. And it's not even, it's not even anything. If you breathe close to me, I'm going to stab you. Get away from me. Bro.
Right.
I was hanging out with somebody yesterday, actually, and they weren't doing anything really too crazy. The rocks was hurting my lobe. They weren't doing anything. Yes, sir. They weren't doing anything too crazy, but it was just I think I'm so worn out, especially and particularly on women, because when I'm not the biggest believer in platonic friendships. So like when I spend time with women one-on-one, I tend to see all of the extra stuff they do as unnecessary.
Right.
And I just feel like I'm so burnt out on women's company because it doesn't feel genuine. You know what I'm saying? And at the space I'm in, I don't think that I need any additional stresses tacked onto my shoulders. So I just feel like I've burnt out in affirming people. Like I don't have the patience to sit there and affirm you, which if you're looking for some kind of sexual and or non-sexual attention from me, I don't have the patience or the man, I'm just tired.
Man, it might not be a bad thing, especially creatively.
Yeah.
Once you finally get to that point where you're at now, where you've decided to separate from people, I feel like that's when your best work happens. And not only musically, talking about in life, that's when you'll get the most accomplished, whether it's a skill you're trying to learn or just anything you're trying to better yourself in. Once you decide to distance yourself from people and just focus on you, man, sky's the limit. But it's a shame that you almost have to get to that point for it to happen.
Yeah.
But
no, for sure. And I think creatively, I think I'm experiencing it creatively too, which is I think probably adding on to the frustrations because after I haven't been able to write much music. That's why I'm putting 40 for 40 out, because I don't have a lot else to really offer right now because I can't write much. And I think knowing that, you know, I'm not doing much there either, and I understand why I might be burnt out there because I do make so much music, and it gets to the point where like if I don't have inspirations, like I don't force anything creative. If I'm not inspired, I don't do it.
I was talking about that last night. I was writing a riff and was having trouble finishing it, and I told my girl I'm not gonna force it, because if I'm trying to force it, that means I don't need to be doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's how I feel about like music. And the trash thing about that, in my opinion, I feel like, and I've shared this with some people, I feel like I have to manipulate negative scenarios into my life for me to have my muses for my music. So like, let's say I'm talking to a female or something, and it's going well. Well, I wanna make some music. Okay, let's make some problems. Because I can write if I got some problems. And it's so toxic, bro. But I be on that. No, for real. For real. That's me. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you just need to change the scenery.
Yeah.
Like, break up your songwriting process. However you normally do things that may work, just take it and flip it on its head. Do something completely different. Either buy some different equipment, a new mic, or you'll be amazed how much something as different as getting a new pair of headphones or trying a new program will just rejuvenate your creative process. Yeah, especially as a instrumentalist, picking up a different guitar that I haven't played in a long time.
It helps.
Songs just fall out. It's crazy. Like I could play one guitar all week, nothing. Pick up a different one, and it just happens.
It may be time to hit the cabin again. Did I tell you what I did for Ghost Stories? I rented, it was like $50 for a night. I rented a night in a log cabin. I took all my equipment. I took my mixer, I took my board, I took my speakers, I took everything. I just set up the whole day in there. I did music, and I left with the whole Ghost Stories album. Because I was just so inspired by what I was around me. I just went for a walk. I went and shot my gun at some trees. I was just chilling, and it was like, because everything was so new and fresh. I did a podcast out there. It was a podcast night, and I used my hotspot to do a podcast. Like, it was super chill. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might just go out there like one day this week. What I want to do eventually, bro, is do the exact same thing and invite a bunch of creatives out, and like to have just one day where everyone's just there creating. We meant to do it last year. We had invited like 5 people, and what we want to do is everyone leave with at least 2 songs. for their portfolio. So
Okay.
if there was 5 of us, we need to leave, and there's 10 songs
10
done.
songs.
2 for you, 2 for yours, 2 of yours.
That could
2
be
of
something
yours.
great.
Yeah, and I wanted to do it like once every 3 months, but it just didn't happen that way, and that's understandable because stuff doesn't always go the way we expect it to. But it was just something I wanted personally, and I know it helped me with the my leg cramped up. Goddamn! No, it's something that helped me for sure. So that's something I was interested in doing soon. But it helps with burnout for sure. But like you said, business was one that's also included.
Definitely.
I find personally that I get a lot more burnout business wise when I'm working. Like, when I'm looking at music as a business, I don't burn out on it for some reason. If I look at esports as a business, I don't burn out on it. If I look at podcasting in a business aspect, I don't burn out on it. The only business work I ever burn out on is work I'm doing because I have to.
Yeah, I think it's a difference in burnout on building a brand as opposed to being an employee.
Yeah.
When you're in the mindset of I gotta get up and go punch this clock,
Yeah.
it's much easier to sour on it.
Yeah.
Now, as opposed to, like you said, when you're looking at esports or podcasting as you're building a brand, it's something you want to do. You're focused on making it the best that it can be.
Yeah.
So naturally, you're gonna want to put all your energy into it. It's harder to run out of energy on something when your heart's in it. When your heart's truly in it and you really want to do it, it's harder to run out of energy on it.
No, for sure. Because I know there's a lot of things, especially musically, that aside from music, because do you still coach?
I haven't in 2 years now.
But you want to get back into it?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just like stuff like that. I've always just wondered because I feel like those things generally start out because you love them, and I feel like most things. I feel like I'm equating two things that I will, because there's a big difference between giving up on something because you think it's not going anywhere and then burning out. Because I feel like burnout is purely when we talk about joint going crazy.
Oh God, ain't
The
it?
block is hot. The block is nah, but I feel like burnout is just more so referring to things that you've put a lot of time, effort, and energy into, and I won't necessarily say you haven't seen results, because you can see results and still burn out. It's just you lose your drive to do something.
Yeah, it definitely happened.
Yeah,
definitely. There's all kind of things that go into it, from dealing with parents to dealing with the kids and all that kind of stuff that definitely led to a period where I was like, I did it for 3 years straight. I was like, okay, I gotta step away from this for a year.
Yeah.
And this year was supposed to be the year I stepped back into it, but the way the world went with this pandemic and all that,
I think rest
is not a good year.
Yeah, I think rest is the big thing. Just understanding that there's nothing you can do where excess does not eventually become toxic. Like too much of anything will always be a bad thing.
Right. There days I have to step away from music.
Exactly.
Just not play for a while. Just let it.
Recharge. Because we're not built to focus on one thing. That's not just not how we are. And I've always wondered how people who say an artist who I think that's why a lot of artists find their second thing. You got artists who get into fashion or artists who get into you know what I'm saying? Because if you only focus, you're gonna go crazy, and when you burn out, it's gonna be evident. Like you look at people I'm trying to think about artists who did it.
Rihanna, she don't even.
For what?
She focusing on her brand,
and I guarantee you, when she gets tired of that makeup, she gonna drop the album.
She be back, but she probably grinded on music for so long to get where she at now. She man, forget this music.
Speaking of music, bro, did you peep the XXL Cyphers?
No, I haven't. Not from this year,
bro. Most of them are booty.
I'm not surprised.
I liked NLE Choppers, surprisingly. I like Rod Waves, and I like Chicas. You know who Chica is?
No.
She's a new Dreamville girl.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I liked Fabio Foreign's ad libs were amazing.
Yeah.
24 Karat Gold was actually not bad, but Fabio Foreign's group was amazing. If anyone's seen the ciphers, I'm sure they can attest. But surprisingly, I didn't. Now there was one that was absolutely terrible. Jack Harlow. Do you know who that is? The What's Poppin' dude. The What's Poppin'.
Oh man.
His. And it had Polo G. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
worst one I've ever heard in my life.
I heard he's trash.
Yeah. But that was just a thing. I was listening to him in the car on the way here, and I was like, "Oh, this is bad, bro."
Was Megan on this year, or was she on last year?
She was with the baby and Lil Mosey.
Okay.
Yeah. That was actually kind of dope. Speaking of Megan, bro, you saw Tory Lanez apologize for the.
Did he? So
he said he was too drunk.
Finally apologized.
He admitted to doing it. I don't know what you mean. It was fire to me, bro. Shut up, Torn.
Do you think that absolves him?
No. He shot her.
No, yeah. I don't think that
twice. If it was one gunshot. Wait. Check. Okay, yeah. If it was one gunshot, he'd be fine. But he shot her twice.
Right. I don't think nothing excuse. What did you have to shoot her for? Or shoot at her if you
while she's trying to get out of the vehicle.
Man,
bro,
can't do it.
It's that Bronson Cognac go do to you. You know, he's sipping on that 50 Cent juice.
Really?
I assume. It was in Canada, bro. I thought they only drink cognac in Canada. Man, but yeah.
Do you? Okay. So you brought up XXL ciphers. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite year?
Yeah.
What year?
You're not gonna like it.
Where?
I have two favorite years. I weigh them different. So I want to say my favorite year was the year where Kevin Gates, August Alsina, Chance the Rapper, Isaiah Rashad, Vic Mensa.
Is that 13?
I think so. But 2009, 2010, Kendrick's year. It's Kendrick, Saha the Prince, Little B, Crazy. Little B was out.
Little B's did go hard.
It was kind of hard, and people were so surprised.
Yeah.
But he said, "What make him work his knees? Probably is, what did he say? Have him walking like a centipede. I'm the weed man, so you know I got the remedy. Don't feed music." But he was really going kind of crazy, and so many people were confused because they're like, ain't nothing to do to. But his year was actually pretty dope. What about you?
2011.
Who's that?
Crit, Meek, Cole.
Yeah. That was okay. I think that year was a year. I think that was the year where like being dope got cool.
Yeah, like, man. Everybody on there, even Fred the Godson.
Yeah.
Which I've never heard not much of his material since, but he wrecked.
Because for a while being like dope lyrically got really mainstream again.
Yeah.
And I think that was one around the time because after Kendrick started blowing up, people were like, okay, being able to rap is actually cool. Yeah. So then they started recognizing people like that because all of them were out the year before. They just didn't get XXL because no one cared that much about rappers. And then I was really happy to see Crit on that year because I think we talked about that when we were in high school, which is about how like people sleep and have always slept on Crit.
He's finally starting to get the recognition he deserves.
After this long.
Yeah, it's been a very long time.
What was it where I saw... It was something recent he did. Was it a verse? Man, it was something recent he did, and people were actually talking about it. I was like, I love seeing that.
Talking about like in the last...
It was in the last couple of months.
No, he did. He just did like a live performance from Children of the World, which was from like a mixtape from like 2010. Yeah. Like, it's crazy.
Bro, he deserves it, though.
Yeah.
I remember what got me on Crit was One Train. His One Train verse.
Yeah, and then everybody on that song went crazy.
And except for I didn't think Danny Brown went hard. Yeah.
Really, he went crazy too. he had the voice.
I hate his voice, bro. That's
he went hard though.
Did he? I had to listen to it. Kendrick went crazy. A$AP was the weak link. But he was. And he was still kind of dope. Like he has the most memorable line.
He wasn't terrible. But
Kendrick went crazy. Yellow Wolf was actually pretty dope. Crit had the best verse. I think who else?
Action Bronson.
I didn't expect him to. Okay, I hate his verse just because of it tastes like fantastic line. He said it tastes like fantastic. Tastes like fantastic.
Yeah.
You was spitting that line?
Right. No, he was spitting though. He was spitting.
On the mic?
Yeah.
Bro, I have always hated Action Bronson because he sounds like a fat dude at the carnival eating.
Hell, he is a fat dude.
He sound like he eating a glizzy while he recording the song.
Have you heard Red Dot Music?
I feel like I have.
Action and Mac Miller off Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
I've heard it then. If it was on Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
Yeah. Wait, is it on Watching Movies with the Sound Off?
Was it on
the
Somebody Do
album
Something?
where Mac was sitting on, against the red background?
That is that's not Somebody Do Something. That is Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
I think that's Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
Let me check.
I think. I'm not sure though. But
yeah, that's Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
Yeah.
That's the one with Goosebumps. Better act right because I smacked dikes and I've been in that bagpipe.
Yeah.
And it has Hyper Dan Williams, Middle Son. Not the Riddle line. That's the only Mac Miller album I listened to all the way through. That's how yeah. Because I'm not a big Mac Miller fan. I've heard songs.
I've heard Kids.
I've heard it.
Oh,
but I haven't listened to it all the way through. Like I jumped around. I'm just some about him sounds so not Beastie. Is it Beastie Boys? Some about him sounds so
I can see that.
Unoriginal to me. Even though I know he's pioneered a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and a lot of sounds. Because now if I hear certain rappers, I'm like, they sound like Mac. They don't sound like but something about his sound just never. But he does. I love like he has songs that like I know word for word. But as an artist, he's just never been someone I was excited to see a feature by. Like if I saw a Mac Miller feature, I'm not gonna click it. Even though I love a lot of his stuff. He's kind of always sat with me how Fabulous sat with me. Like and Fab's a legend.
Yeah,
Fab's a legend, bro.
I feel like at this point, Fab more legendary for how he dressed than music.
He get roasted for how he dressed though. Have you seen some of the things?
He be tripping like when he had the anklet on. He was tripping,
bro.
But Fab do be clean though.
When Fab be clean, bro? Look at this. Bro. Don't play with me. They did a whole Joe Budden versus Fabulous Fitz battle, bro. Bro, don't do this.
Joe not fine either.
that was a joke. Cause they was nasty, bro. Look, peep these. Joe versus Fab, round 1. Round 2.
That one ain't horrible.
Bro.
Fab do be tripping sometimes.
Bro. He had the communism fit on. Look at that, bro. G.
This nigga dressed like
he got on leggings. Go. He got the kiwi strawberry fit on.
That ain't terrible. That's not horrible. Yeah, he wilding a little bit with that.
Look at the Jabot jeans. That one's not terrible.
No, it ain't.
That one ain't pop. No.
Maybe worse than why I can't defend some of them, but
bro, he don't be clean, G. I'm telling you.
His sneaker game be on point though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But if I had hundreds of thousands of dollars, my sneaker game would be on point too.
Definitely.
I'm trying to get it up there. I want 10 pairs of dope sneakers on good. I'll never be like one of y'all who know about all them.
10. How many pairs? I think I got. Last time I counted, I got 14.
Bro,
14 or 15.
I'll never be one of y'all who know all the J's and I want like if I can get like 4 pairs of Nikes I like and like a pair of all-purpose like white shoes. I'll probably just go with the Forces, but
I mean that's why I wear as many shoes I got. I only ever wear Forces. I mean Forces are timeless.
Yeah.
I mean, and
it looks good with just about any fit.
I remember niggas tried to lie and say Forces went out of style. I remember y'all tried to say Forces was lame back in the day.
Now they're still wearing them. Why they
right.
So you telling me if you put on the jeans and the polo, what you put on with them? Some Forces.
Right.
Some Forces.
That's an easy go-to.
Oh God. And then they're in comparison to shoes that are pricey, they're affordable. Like they may be $90, but they're better than spending $200 on
$185.
Yeah, for sure.
All day.
On God. But let's see where we at. Oh, we at 30. Yes, sir.
Right.
But look, on that note, we live. Oh wait, sound check.
We live.
There we go. Okay, good. What I think that one's really dope because that would be a good. So every week I'm using one as the platform podcast, and this is gonna be the one because it had actual value. Because mine and Alan's was bulls.
Was it?
Did you watch it?
I missed.
We didn't have a topic and we started wilding, and as soon as we ended it, it got far. We ended it and we started talking about 9/11, but not on a like. We started. Here, let me end this.